Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey, everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video. 66 Chevelle Malibu. And when I say to you that, I want to put this down for a second because I want to talk about it for just real quick. Some cars are restored and some cars are restored. And some cars are matching numbers and restored. And some cars have run around on a show circuit and won almost every time they've ever entered. This is one of those cars. When I first heard that we were going to trade this car in, I was thinking to myself, well, it's a 66 Chevelle. You know, it's been a long time since we had that one. It wasn't a cloned out Super Sport or a real Super Sport or whatever. So I was a little apprehensive. When this car came here, it changed my whole view about this car. I have driven this car more than any muscle car we have in the entire facility. I run around to do some of the vendors that we have in it. I've taken it for test drives. I took all the pictures of it, even though that's not normally what I do. And I have to tell you that this car is so authentic, just the way it's restored and the sounds and things that it makes. That Powerglide whine when you fire it up still is there. And when we walk around this thing, you're gonna go, wow, Tone, that is a very, very nice car. I think I'd like to get it, add it to my life, get my first classic car, and this right here is just how the car would have rolled off the showroom floor. Now, I do have something for you. What we do have for you is a set of, and this is, if you want them or not, a set of 14-inch painted rally wheels with trim rings and the short hat, short hat center caps. And what we could do is, if you wanted, I could mount and balance these red lines on some rally wheels, which might look nice too. So I don't know which way to go with this, whether you get some radials and throw them on those rally wheels and you keep this for show. I don't know, that's up to you. I just throw that out there for a different look. Some rally wheels might look cool, but I love color keyed wheels. I love the dog dish center cap, and I love, love, love redline tires. And this set here, built to be authentic because they're the belted version too. So this car is really restored to be just how it rolled off the showroom floor. And I think as we look around at like the panel gaps and things like that, you know, a lot of people give General Motors a hard time for not building these great cars over the years, and that's how Lexus came about and things like that. But I had to tell you what, you get in this car, turn the key and drive it, it drives really, really nice. First off, it's roomy. Secondly, it handles fairly well. It rolls down the road nice and straight. It has good power. So I don't really know what all the beef was about, but this has been a really, really nice car. And on top of it, it's got the 4-barrel and an upgraded exhaust. And let's take a peek under the hood and let's look at or talk about authenticity. Okay, this is kind of cool here. Look at the detail in here. Tower clamps. These are some of the things that set these cars apart from regular cars. Now these aren't like, you know, $500 a piece tower clamps, but they're not easy to get. You can't just go to your local hardware store or Advanced Auto Parts and get these. You have to special order them. This has GM hoses on it with a GM insignia on it. This one here happens to have the battery topper there to give it the authentic look here. Detailed engine compartment. If you would, come around here for a second because I want you to see some things. Like, look at some of this stuff here. You still have the shielding on here, right? To protect the spark plug wires. Not chrome dress up, nothing like that. It's nicely painted and detailed here. Got the correct air cleaner on with the chrome lid. Tower clamps again. Right wire here to the sender. We do have power brakes, okay? We do have power steering. So you get some luxury features on here. Keep in mind, all this stuff is optional, including the 283 4-barrel V8. Nicely done though. Under here, painted the correct satin black, not too shiny, not too dull, looks just right. Then over here, we got some chalk marks that say YY. Factory would have put that on there because this is yellow on the top and yellow on the bottom, because you could get two-tone colors on Chevrolets back then, so they labeled them obviously with 2 letters to designate the paint shop what colors those were to be. Some of you may know that, some of you not. And the trim and everything is just really, really nice on this car. It's just a great car. All right, so we're here at the back of the car. So little stuff like this, like great re-chromed bumper. All the trim is really nice looking. The screws are correct. 2 sets of keys. Just, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you, but what I did want to do is, I don't think you can really see too well under here, but it's all nicely detailed underneath here. Fresh exhaust system that's not all rusty. The frame is painted. Just, I don't know, just really, it's not so much how great the car looks, because it does look great and it looks really, really great. It's how nice it drives, because it feels like it's just so original. All right, Let's take a peek in the trunk. All right, so here you go, and you're looking at stuff like what takes a car to another level from others. For instance, like this right here is a show sign that he would have had in here, okay? And he has this set up like this, okay? And this is kind of cool to see all the stuff. You know, and these are the options too. So the front and rear bumper guards, the radio's an upgrade, the power brakes, the power steering, the automatic, the 283 of the 4-barrel. You know, just a beautiful, beautiful car, and the Lemonwood yellow color looks great. And once we get inside the car, it looks really, really nice too. But what I wanted to show you also was the detail in here. Like somebody went ahead and they painted the jack, they painted the hole down here, another spare tire. And a lot of cars we don't get with a spare tire at all. Decals are in the right spots. That's just really nice. You know what? Fit and finish circa 1966 is pretty good. All right, let's take a peek inside. I want you to see something for a second. Like these seat belts right here, somebody sent these out and had them re-chromed. They're very expensive belts. They're not the cheapy clip-on belts that you might get, but I wanted you to hear something else too. I wanted you to hear this. And you know what's funny too? Even the clock is working right now. Has the original AM radio. The dash lights up really nice. All the bezels in here are new. The dash is new. The headliner, the seat, the carpet, everything back there is in just absolutely spectacular shape and condition. And you could just go for a cool cruise in this car, and it's not a $50,000 or $80,000 car. It's just an awesome, awesome piece of American history that you could drive around. It can't cost you a lot of money to own it. If nothing else, it could even keep going up in value, just as this car has continued to go up in value. How about I start it for you so you can hear what it sounds like? Look at this too. Check this out. Even the dash lights, generator and lights work. And closing up this video, I was thinking about this car here and how great it looks on American roads. But can you imagine, first off, how great it looks on American roads? Can you imagine what it was like if you were touring Europe in this car, or like you lived in Paris or Switzerland or Finland or Denmark or Australia or New Zealand, Germany, France, whatever, one of those great countries, and you're cruising around in this American piece of history, this icon, 66 Chevelle, matching numbers car, beautifully restored, and a great, great driving vehicle. If you can find a way to get this either in your home in America or in your home in another country, it's a cool piece. Whatever you decide to do, make sure you do something quickly, because it's going to be gone. And for the price that it's selling for, you're never going to be able to restore a car to this level, matching numbers and the features that it has. It's a one-time opportunity. So anyway, call us 301-816-1000 and we'll tell you all about it. Okay?